Hey guys, it's Jen from My Crate Crafts. In today's video, I will be showing you how to create these DIY Cricut Grinch mugs. They took me under 10 minutes to create from start to finish, and I love how they turned out, and you won't believe how easy these are to create. So stay tuned to see how you can create your own DIY Cricut Grinch mugs. Alright guys, so I'm going to do a quick video on this. I was making these and I'm like, oh my gosh, this would be so cute to share. And literally it's a 5-minute craft. So I'm going to show you really quick. So this Grinch face I actually got off of Etsy maybe a couple of years ago. I know that they have some on Google. You just Google it and you can clean it up and do whatever. But I think I bought this off of Etsy. And I like this one because you can see on the side here, it cuts out his face and then you could do the eyes yellow. So I love how that one looks. And then I made this really quick. I'm a Grinch before coffee. Well, some people are, right? I fortunately don't drink coffee. I kind of wish I did. But I'm not a coffee drinker, but I thought this would be really awesome to give as a Christmas gift. And like I said, it literally takes 5 minutes to create this. So for the word I'm up before in coffee, I did the text a child's ear. You can see it on this side here. And I was going back to look and unfortunately, if you don't have the Cricut subscription, you will have to pay for this, or you can find something similar. But you can see in the side here, the ones with the A is the Cricut Access, and I purchased the yearly access. I gave in, guys. I bought it, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I love it. I wish I would have done it years ago. I did it when I first got a Cricut machine, and then I'm like, I'm gonna make my own and find them on DeFont and all that stuff, and I just gave in and I purchased it. So if you're interested in it, I will leave the link below to get the access. I'm always honest with you guys. If you purchase it and you go under my link, I will get a little kickback, which really helps me support these videos that I do. So if you wouldn't mind doing that, if you don't have it already, or if you have to renew, please use my link below. So that's the one I used for this, a child's ear. And then Grinch, this one I actually got off of defont.com and I uploaded it into Design Space. So that's pretty much all I did. And for whatever reason, this changed the color. So I'm going to change this back to red. I like it where it's red and green. You can leave it black. You can do it yellow, kind of matches eyes, whatever. But my coffee mug is green, so I'm going to have to use a different green for the Grinch word. So the thing that I like to do is actually attach the words that are the same colors. I'm going to select this one, I'm A, and then I'm going to hold down my command button. I'm going to push the left mouse button and then click it, and then also I'm still holding it down, I didn't let go, and I'm pushing the left mouse button again, and I selected I'm up before coffee, and I'm going to click the attach button. This is completely optional if you want to do this or not. To be honest with you, it just makes it so much easier for me rather than trying to line it up where it is. I just have it all cut out the way it is. I'm going to lose a little bit of vinyl in between here, which I'm okay with. I want this to look really nice. I'm giving it as a Christmas present. And the last thing I did actually was I grabbed it all and then I went to the align button and then I pushed center. So I made sure everything was in the center and where it looks. So the last thing that you need to do is just resize it. So I'm going to click on this guy, and I know my mug happens to be about a 3x3 where I want my image to go. So I'm just going to go up there, click the unlock box, and do a 3x3. And then the same with this. So because there's two different parts to this, you want to grab it all. Go to the unlock box and then change it to whatever size your mug happens to be. Again, mine's about a 3x3. So here's what it looks like. This is going to be one side and then this is going to be the back side. But I thought it was so cute and I started making it. I'm like, you know what? My subscribers really might like to see this. So I'm going to I'm going to cut this out on my mat. I'm just going to use Oracle 651. I want it to be permanent. I'm going to use a red color. I'm going to use the green. Maybe I'll do a few black and green. I have one just like this and I love it. It turned out amazing. So I'm just going to go to the make it button. It's going to bring up a few different mats here. So here is the black that is the face, and then you just want to do the eyes right over it. And then here it is. This is what I said before, why I attached it. I might lose a little bit of vinyl in here, but I'm okay because it's all centered for me already. And all I have to do is cut this out and put it in the middle of here, and it's perfect. So I'm just going to push the continue button. I'm going to get my mat ready. I'm going to be using just a green mat, the Oracle 651. And then for this, I like using the stencil vinyl option here for my base material. Most of you, if you are a subscriber of mine, you know that I don't really use a lot of Cricut brands or name brand things. I just buy whatever is on sale. So I'll just click on that one. I'm going to leave it to default. It does pretty well cutting through, and I will cut this out. I'll weed it out, and then I'll show you the next step of putting it onto your mug. So stay tuned, because these are so simple to do, guys. Guys, so here are the pieces that I cut out, the decals, and I had finished one. I just wanted to show you what it looks like. So here's the first, oh my gosh, here is the front of it, and then here is the back. And I thought that this lighter green would look good, but it's kind of hard to see, so I actually cut out a different colored one. So we're gonna try that one, but I just want to show you what it looks like. This is the coffee mug. That's what I was talking about. It has like a ribbed kind of thing going on with it. So you can do it either way. You can do it just the face or just the back, but I thought it would give it extra if it would just have both. So I'm going to show you how to do it really quick. So I have the pieces here. So the first one you're going to want to work with is the eyes, and I'm just going to cut out a piece of transfer tape here. I just have just the dollar store transfer tape, and I'm just going to cut a little piece just for the eyes. So I'm going to peel this back. Put that on. Use my little squeegee. Oops, go on camera. Use my little squeegee. I always like to work backwards. And then you just want to line it up with the face. There. And I'm just going to push down my fingers because I don't want to squeegee the black part yet. And then I'm going to take a bigger piece of transfer tape here, and come on, sometimes it's difficult to get this stuff off. There we go. And make them flat, put that on, and I'm going to squeegee everything really well. And I'll tell you, I really love this squeegee. It's a lot smaller, but it has this really soft piece here that you can go over your pieces and you won't rip it. And then it also has the harder piece here for like little tinier pieces that are harder to get on. So I'll leave the link below to this. I think there was 2 of them for like $5 or $7. It really was not bad at all, but I love it so much. I have not had a problem or had anything rip or anything. So here is the Grinch face. You can always figure out which side you want it on, the left or right. But I'm going to start with this side, and I'm going to go kind of closer to the handle here, just so you can see it. And I really like it that it has the lines, because I'm kind of matching up the lines to the face down at the bottom. And I also love it because it's like, how do I explain it? It's the same size all the way up and down. So, like when you look at your mug, most of my mugs that I work with are larger at the bottom and then they get smaller at the top. This one is the same size all the way around, so it's so much easier to use these. And I know they have just regular green cups, but I thought the little lines on it would just give it a, I don't know, 3D dimension to it maybe? I don't know, what do you guys think? But then you just peel back your transfer tape, and there it is. You can leave it, like I said, the way it is, like this, or you can add both of them, but I like where it has both of them in it. So the next thing is I'm going to do is get the Grinch, the word on it, and then use my little squeegee, and then pull it backwards. I like to work backwards so I can see if anything's coming up, which it is, and then place that over your other piece, trying to make it all center. And it doesn't happen too often, but my piece was just big enough, my transfer piece tape was just big enough for the whole thing. So I got lucky with that one. So I'm just going to squeegee it all on really well. Otherwise I would have had to have taken the transfer tape off and then used a bigger piece, but I got lucky with that one. So again, I like to work backwards, make sure I get everything off, and then take your mug, And again, it works so well because it has those lines, and I'm just going farther over and matching it up with the lines. And then I'll just press down. One thing I did forget to mention is that you want to have a clean mug on the outside. So I take alcohol with a paper towel and then I rub on it really well and make it clean so it doesn't have finger marks or dust or anything on it. So please do that before you do this. I'm sorry I didn't add that in here. I just wanted them to be dry before I started working with them. Whoops, you don't want to stay there. There. So here is this one. I'm a Grinch before coffee. So I love how these look. I know some people take Mod Podge or something and put it over it to seal it, but when I sell or give these away as gifts, I always write hand wash only, and then I normally let them sit for like 2 weeks before I even sell them because it gives it time for the vinyl to really stick to the cup. And I just see a little piece right here that doesn't want to go flat. So a way that I'm going to get that little tiny piece off there is I'm actually going to take my hairdryer on low and put it over here and then just kind of push it down as I go, and it will get that out right away. So if you ever have that where something's not sticking correctly, try heat with it. It really seems to work well, but don't keep it on long. Just a little bit enough just to push. So I love how these turned out. If you guys like this, please leave me a thumbs up and leave a comment below. I love reading your guys' comments. I really appreciate you guys taking the time to write them to me. I want to get to 10,000 subscribers soon, so I'm on my way. Thank you guys so much for everything. So again, if you like these videos, please give me a thumbs up and leave a comment below. Happy crafting, everyone, and happy holidays. So I will be making more crafts, Christmas crafts, so stay tuned for that. But again, happy holidays and have fun crafting.